What's going on, guys? It's Jeff, and welcome to Season 1 of MULTIVERSUS. As you can see on the front right here, hold on. I know it's kind of hard to see at the moment, but actually on the front right here, Tony said that there was going to be a couple characters that we ended up seeing on the loading screen that should also be coming in Season 1. So we already knew that we were supposed to be getting Morty on the 23rd. I don't have any idea when Rick is supposed to come, and then we also have these two characters. We have Black Adam, obviously pretty straightforward, we already know. And then we have Stripe, the Gremlin, but I have not seen any gameplay with Black Adam or Stripe, so the servers are still currently down. It should be coming up soon, so I figured I'm gonna read off the literal obituary that these patch notes are. Now listen, I don't think I know that much about balance in the game, but ice debuff, movement speed slow at 1 stack reduced from 20% to 15%. It's crazy that 1 stack is actually 20%. Slow now scales linearly with each stack of ice debuff. Okay, yeah, that's cool. So Arya just got super buffed and then had bugs where, you know, certain shit just would not work. Yeah, this is just like crazy buffs for Arya all around. I've never played the character before. I have yet to actually really truly play any other character besides Bugs Bunny. I had no idea that when I picked Bugs Bunny at the start that he was going to be the character that so many people hated. Well, probably not as much as Velma, but I mean, if they nerf him enough, there's really no point for me to stay on him, you know what I'm saying? Shit. He shouldn't be necessarily bad, but if there are other characters that exist, we'll get to it. So Arya, big buff, so just it's easier to combo things together. Just things in her kit just seem to actually work now, and hopefully with that hitbox update as well, that's not out yet with this season or whatever. I have no idea when they're gonna release that. Hopefully within a reasonable amount of time, because I think that's a huge part of the issue on this game, that and like the netcode. But Batman is strong. I think Batman is a really good character, but he had some like weird issues. I play with JT all the time, and he is like deathly horrified of using his grapple. Sometimes his batarang was like fucked up. All sorts of weird stuff. Gave him a change here. It should, you know, prevent him from dying and other shit. Batman needs some weight. Batman is ridiculously light, like, as a character. It's just weird to me. Like, he is extremely light. The characters like Harley are heavier than him. They give him a little nerf here so he can't just keep spamming his side attacks, and in the middle of the combos, he can literally just change direction between every punch. It was really crazy. It was really hard to punish him when he's just kind of like this whirlwind of a bunch of different attacks. I get it, he's Batman, but there's like no punishing spot anywhere for the character, especially if they're like a good Batman. All their dodges and shit. The batarang, it's really good. Gave a little nerf to the batarang pickup. Helps create a window for when the batarang is used for the opponent to react. Yep. Bugs Bunny is a bit too safe in everything he does. We've given him additional whiff punish windows to help address this. That's fair though, because Bugs Bunny was kind of like, he's called a mage, but he kind of operates kind of like an assassin. So many of his abilities still kill. And from what I see here, I mean, it's not like they're hurting his damage. It's not like they're stopping his combo potential. They're just making it so it's easier to punish him. Air up special, fix an exploit where bugs could spawn 2 rockets. Okay, I never did any of that 2 rocket spam. That was clearly an exploit, and I was just waiting for that to get fixed. So these aren't even actually nerfs in my eyes as a Bugs player, because I never did this to begin with. Fix an exploit where bugs could spawn multiple safe. I've never even done that, so that's not even a nerf either, except right here, safe HP has been reduced. That kind of sucks, but we'll see how that goes. There are already certain characters and moves that if you throw it right into one of Bugs' saves, it'll like instantly shatter it. Characters with armor and shit like that, just they deal well with it, but it's also a big safety tool for Bugs when he can just stand around on it. But now that it's a little bit weaker, that shield is not as strong anymore, so that's a nerf. Down air special, that's his die, his burrow. Bugs' previous tunnels will now disappear when creating new tunnels. That's whatever, just a change. Air up attack added 4 frames of whiff recovery. So the bat is still crazy in terms of like its hitbox. I'm gonna assume everything is still gonna be a little fucked up for every character across the board until that whole hitbox thing comes. Added whiff recovery to the air side attack. That's his drop kick. That's the one that you can just spam over and over and over again. It's a really big move. It's relatively safe. You can just like dash jump and just spam it over and over and over again. Air neutral increased whiff recovery by 5 frames. This doesn't even really make any sense to me. There's already a crazy amount of whiff recovery on the air neutral. If for whatever reason you try to do it on the flat ground for nothing, like not even in the middle of the combo, the majority of the time you're going to be using this move in a combo. So a whiff recovery added to it doesn't actually hurt the combo potential, which is actually really good. But there was already a big whiff recovery window if Bugs ended his neutral air on the ground. Bugs ends up looking like he's dizzy, and there's a whole animation that you get locked into if you don't dodge out or cancel or something. But there was already a whiff thing on it, but whatever. Ground down attack, Pi. They're nerfing Pi. Pi max lifetime is set to 8 seconds from infinite. Yeah, so that's a big nerf actually, because you could actually throw his pies really slowly. You would be able to redirect the pies. So if I threw a pie directly in front of me really slowly, and somebody thinks that they can run run underneath it, I can just down air it and knock it down towards them, make a safe way for me to actually make it to the ground. Much like a safe. Pi no longer applies a slow. That's just really fucking stupid. I don't know what Pi did to make it that whatever, just like hurt the slow or something. Why remove it completely? I don't know. The thing is, again, what I was gonna say before is that there are other characters in the game that do not have all of these big punish windows available. They likely will have it done to them, but going off of what this patch is, yeah, Bugs is just highly punishable now, which is fair, but it's not necessarily fair if there are other characters that just do Bugs Bunny better and safer, like Tom and Jerry, for example. So unless Tom and Jerry ended up receiving a nerf, which I don't think that they did, Tom and Jerry is just head and shoulders better than Bugs Bunny at this point, and Tom and Jerry is clearly the best mage in the game. Fighting against Finn felt too difficult as Finn felt a little too safe and could throw out attacks without much fear of a punish due to how quickly he recovered. Yep. It felt crazy to me that he was able to do this very obvious charge up attack where the player themselves just standing there with the shit over his head like this, just standing there completely disrespectfully, waiting for you to come down to activate the giant hitbox. They had no fear whatsoever. Hurt hitbox foundational updates are coming soon, but will not be in this patch. So it's still gonna be fucked up. They're just gonna add whiff recovery and shit to things as well. Okay, so they hurt his backpack. He doesn't put out as much passive gold. It's his backpack reduces strength of the vacuum. Good. Weaker hits of the backpack will no longer overwrite stronger knockbacks from other attacks. Okay, so he's not in his giant safe bubble anymore. They fixed some bugs with him. That is nice, but, you know, generally, definitely a lot less safe. You're probably gonna see this character a lot less now, to be honest with you. I think Jake is still probably gonna be in here. Garnet ended up getting a buff, but song activation starts earlier on frame 12 instead of 30. I mean, it's kind of crazy it even started on 30 to begin with, but I mean, this is definitely a good change. Air neutral attack, slightly higher base knockback. I felt like that already knocked back pretty well, but whatever. I felt like Garnet needed a little bit more help in some spots. Harley gets a weight increase by 2. I don't even know how much that really helped. It's helped. Iron Giant got absolutely Wait, what did Iron Giant do? I mean, I know that the Iron Giant players were like taking over like the 1v1 leaderboard because they were just like cheesing people super hard with the grabs and shit, but Jake gets 2 nerfs. Removed instant cancel out of the attack to prevent skateboard infinites. No longer bounceable off allies. Okay, so his skateboard got nerfed. Nice. I'm not even gonna talk about the Iron Giant stuff. That is just sad. I feel so bad. Additional whiff recovery on Jake's shit as well, so slightly larger cancel window to make it a bit more committal. Yeah, exactly. It just felt like they could cancel out of it or just spam it over and over and over again. Shaggy's side special felt a little too unpunishable, so we're adding a bit of whiff recovery. Yep, that is beautiful. I love that. Is the game back up? It's 2 o'clock now. They said it's gonna be rolling out for like an hour. Oh, it's syncing? This is the furthest that we've ever made it before. Boom, we're in. Nice. Velma's dead. I'm not even talking about it. Velma's dead. And then Wonder Woman. She was already a strong character. There's just not that much about her that's like super flashy. Or at least what it felt like until we ended up seeing Evo, and obviously Wonder Woman ended up winning in the whole thing. So she was already pretty good, obviously good enough to win a fucking tournament, right? Just as a character. These pros and these guys that are playing these characters, they wouldn't just pick a trash character just to pick the trash character and then manage to also win on top of it. These guys are smart people, and she gets these buffs. So I mean, respect to Wonder Woman players in general, but it might be a little overtuned at this point. So I feel like the whole meta is literally gonna be like Tom and Jerry, Wonder Woman, Arya, maybe like Batman. I don't know what's gonna go on with LeBron. I don't know. That's just weird. Iron Giant is dead. Oh my god. All right, so let's see what's going on with Bugs. Okay, let's go into the lab real quick. Oh, I'm scared. You can still do neutral air to neutral air. Like, you can just still do that. Oh, that's not really gone or anything. Yeah, there is that whiff window now. But again, you can still cancel out of it. This doesn't even feel like it is even that much slower. You can still spam it. I mean, he's more punishable, but maybe not really. Like, maybe... Again, this game is weird. When I say a character is dead, it just means that there are just multiple other characters that can do their job better than them. Or if they are very unique and do one thing very, very particular, it's just not really worth it. But again, every character in this game, somehow, some magical way, every character still manages to feel playable. Some might end up being irrelevant, but they're still all just playable. You can just win with any of them. See now, okay, I've been getting my ass beat in 1v1, and I'm gonna be honest, I kind of hate 1v1 in this game. Again, I'm a Bugs Bunny player, and in 1v1, I mean, there's like no top Bugses in 1v1 anymore. I'm pretty sure anyway. We're talking 1 Bugs Bunny in the entire top 30 in 1v1s, and I think this guy is like top 4 at fucking Evo. How many Jakes are in this top 30? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them in the top 30. Number 1 is an Arya player. Holy shit, being number 1 and then the character just received the buffs within the last hour. So for me, I'm top, what, in terms of Bugs Bunny anyway. 1300, 1400, whatever. 1v1, I get my ass beat. I don't think Bugs got any. Oh shit. How do I get this one? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a new battle pass thing. At the end of it, we got LeBron skin and then we also got a Bug skin. Oh my. If I still play Bugs, I mean, obviously I'm gonna unlock this anyway, but shit. Tom and Jerry gets a new outfit. Oh, that's sick. I'm just gonna run a game here and see if it feels any different. I spent a long enough time talking and shit. Oh, that broke a lot faster. No backpack? Yeah, the save change is noticeable. Get out it! Bye. This is flippin' serious. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I don't even really feel the nerfs. This Finn did not play the way that you usually see Finn played. Tom and Jerry still feels crazy. Now, other Bugs was good, but like, I feel like this game needs like a punish window like overhaul for everybody. Like every character needs to have some whiff added to the end of all of their strikes to actually make people think about what they're going to use. You know what I'm saying? And the way that they're doing it too, like for me, I don't even feel like that makes my character less fun to play. Like, I genuinely thought I would hate the feeling of Bugs after this change, but obviously Tom and Jerry is a superior character. How good are they in 1v1 versus 2v2, all that shit. I thought that they were literally gonna skin Bugs alive. I thought it was gonna be one of the most fucked up things we've ever seen. Anyway, I don't think he saw the dynamite.
Match point. Blue team.
Ah! Time to increase my power level.
I mean, Bugs is still really fun to play. Like, that's why I like playing Bugs Bunny. He's just fun. Everything he does feels dangerous. I'm kind of happy with it, to be honest with you. I thought I was gonna have to switch characters up and shit. I might just stay. Give it a few hours, to be honest with you. I'm probably gonna get my ass beat eventually, but Season 1 is out. Check it out. Free to play.